Welcome back to Next Gen Motors, the channel where we break down the machines shaping the road ahead. Today we're diving into a model that has defined the compact SUV world for decades and is now stepping into an entirely new era. This is the 2026 Honda CR-V EV, Honda's most important electric crossover yet. Engineered to carry forward the CR-V legacy while finally giving loyal fans the full electric version they've been waiting for. Honda didn't just electrify the CR-V, they reimagined it for an audience that wants efficiency, quiet strength, and the familiar dependability the badge has always stood for. So let's dive into the full experience and see whether Honda's first electric CR-V is ready to compete in a segment packed with heavy hitters. Exterior. The first impression comes the moment you walk toward it. The front of the CR-V trades the traditional Honda grille for a clean, sealed panel that blends into sculpted LED headlights shaped like focused eyes. Honda integrated a sharp light signature across the top, making the car immediately recognizable day or night. The lower bumper channels are more aerodynamic than aggressive, guiding airflow around the front corners to increase range. The hood carries subtle creases that draw your eyes upward without over-designing the face. Overall, the front has a calm kind of confidence. It looks like a CR-V, but smoothed, modernized, and ready for an all-electric world. Move around to the side and the CR-V feels more mature than previous generations. The wheelbase is longer, giving the car a stretched, planted stance. Honda uses flush door handles, darkened window surrounds, and a lightly sloped roofline to create a more premium profile than any CR-V before it. The charging port sits on the driver's front fender for easy access, and the new aero wheels cut turbulence and add range while still looking clean. The body has a strong shoulder line that runs from the headlights to the taillights, tying the whole form together. It's unmistakably CR-V, but the electric version carries a smoother, more refined silhouette. At the back, Honda gave the CR-V a bold new light bar that connects the vertical taillights. The familiar boomerang-shaped housings are still there, but now they're slimmer and more futuristic, wrapping subtly around the sides. The rear hatch opens wider than before, and Honda cleverly lowered the load floor thanks to the EV platform. The bumper integrates aerodynamic fins along the bottom to reduce drag, and the roof spoiler extends slightly for cleaner airflow. The entire rear feels cohesive, modern, and purpose-built rather than an adaptation of an old shape. Interior. Step inside and the cabin tells you immediately that Honda wanted this EV to feel like a leap forward. The dashboard stretches across the cabin in a single horizontal sweep, decorated with a mesh-style vent strip that hides the air outlets. A large floating infotainment screen sits at the center, paired with a fully digital driver display that changes themes depending on the driving mode. Honda kept the cabin spacious, upright, and comfortable, just like CR-V owners expect, but every surface feels more premium. Soft-touch materials wrap the dash and doors, and subtle ambient lighting gives the cabin a relaxed glow at night. The seats are supportive and come with heating and ventilation in higher trims, and the flat airfloor opens up extra foot space for rear passengers. The panoramic glass roof makes the cabin feel airy and open, especially during long drives. Practicality, as always, is a CR-V strength. The EV version offers generous cargo space, smart storage cubbies, and folding rear seats that create a flat loading area. Tech is one of the biggest upgrades. The infotainment system supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, voice control, over-the-air updates, and Honda's latest navigation system that can route you based on real-time charger availability. The interface is smoother than previous generations and feels closer to what modern EV buyers expect. The CR-V EV also brings Honda Sensing 360, offering expanded safety features like blind zone steering assistance, junction collision prevention, and improved adaptive cruise. Performance. Performance is where Honda needed to prove itself, and the CR-V EV arrives with solid fundamentals. Built on Honda's new global EV architecture, it offers both single-motor front-wheel drive and dual-motor all-wheel drive options. The front-drive variant delivers around 200 horsepower, giving it smooth acceleration perfect for city use, while the dual-motor version bumps output closer to 300 horsepower, making highway merges and quick passes feel effortless. Torque delivery is instant, and even though the CR-V EV isn't built as a performance SUV, it feels responsive and eager. The battery pack offers a range that puts it comfortably in the competitive zone. Honda estimates around 290 miles of range for the FWD variant and slightly lower for AWD due to the extra power. DC fast charging allows a 20 to 80% jump in about 30 minutes. Honda includes enhanced thermal management to keep charging speeds consistent even in extreme temperatures. On the road, the CR-V EV is quiet, composed, and comfortable. The low-mounted battery makes the SUV more stable through turns, and the steering has a satisfying weight that inspires confidence. Ride quality is smoother than the gasoline model, thanks to the EV platform and new suspension tuning. Regenerative braking is customizable, letting drivers choose between a natural coasting feel or a strong one-pedal driving mode. Pricing puts the CR-V in a competitive spot. Honda aims to keep it approachable, with the base model starting near the mid-$40,000 mark and higher trims climbing into the low $50,000s depending on features and AWD configuration. Considering the CR-V's history of reliability and strong resale value, the EV version is positioned to attract both loyal Honda owners and new EV buyers searching for a trusted badge. So what's the verdict? The 2026 Honda CR-V EV doesn't try to reinvent the compact electric SUV category with flashy gimmicks or extreme performance numbers. Instead, it stays true to what the CR-V nameplate has always stood for: practicality, reliability, and everyday usability. Only now, it delivers those strengths in a quieter, smoother, more efficient electric form. Honda didn't create an EV that screams for attention, they created one that fits seamlessly into your life. And for many drivers, that's exactly what an electric SUV should do. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Honda CR-V EV, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Next Gen Motors, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a breakdown of the newest machines shaping the future of driving. Let me know in the comments whether you think Honda has done enough to compete with the rapidly growing EV crowd, and what model you want us to review next. Until then, drive smart, stay curious, and I'll catch you in the next one.